Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Flight of the Amazon Queen. In the last episode, we got captured by the Amazons and we were in the dungeon for a while. After that, we got freed, thanks to Faye Russell. And we really have to rescue the princess now. We really have to rescue Princess Azura now. If we go over here to the door on the right, we'll go back to the dungeon. And this will lead back, this little doorway to the left, surrounded by all the gold statues, that will lead us back to the throne room. We have really nothing else to do in any of those areas, so we're just going to go ahead and walk the path here. We're just going to keep going in this direction. And from here, we're all the way back to where we were captured in the first place, and we can just move on to the left in order to walk it down the path. So, there's really not much else we can do except to go back to Floda Inc. But first, we can go ahead and talk to Bud and Skip.
Hello again. Howdy, Joe.
For some flavor text.
How are things in this part of the jungle?
Yeah, pretty quiet. Not much has happened since we last spoke.
I see you got a new comic. Is it any good?
It's terrific. It's the Commander Rocket Summer Special. It's got Commander Rocket fighting the evil Captain Atomic. Sorry, but I've only got one copy.
That comic you gave me is really exciting.
I'm glad you liked it. It's definitely one of my all-time favorite Commander Rocket stories.
I might as well just choose one of the options that makes sense.
I think I might read it one more time.
Good idea. I find that I have to read Commander Rocket at least twice, just to get the most out of it. There's so much subtext in each of the stories.
I gotta go.
See you later.
And now, we can talk to Bud.
Hello again, Bud.
Hello again, Joe.
Although, once again, the text is not going to be useful, any of it that we get here.
Any luck in finding the Amazons?
Not yet.
They've probably gone into hiding.
Of course they're in hiding. They have a secret Amazon fortress somewhere in this jungle.
Should we mention that we were captured by Amazon women after that last dialogue option? Why not?
I was captured by Amazon women.
You were? How did they capture you?
They used the old hidden rope trap trick.
Of course. The hidden rope trap trick. The oldest trick in the book. They love that one. Can you remember where they caught you?
It was near a stone wall of some sort. I don't quite remember where.
It sounds like the old abandoned stone wall at the end of the jungle. Skip and I might have a look around there later today. Thanks for the information.
And let's ask him about his rash.
How's your rash?
It's all cleared up now, thanks to you.
We might as well thank him again for the money.
Thanks again for the money.
No problems. It was money well spent. Good medical attention is hard to find in the Amazon.
Did I tell you that I was captured by Amazons?
Yes, you've already told me. Will you stop rubbing it in?
Nice talking to you.
See ya, Joe.
I don't think we ever looked at the gorge either.
I don't see anything special.
Yeah, there's nothing special about the incredibly deep gorge, so we might as well just walk to the hollow log and then make our way back to the pinnacle. I don't think there's much else that you can do here. So all that's left to do is to go to Floda Inc. because there's not really much left that we can do. We've pretty much done a lot of the puzzle solving that we could, basically all of it, before we got captured by the Amazons. So, we might as well just go ahead and advance the plot even more. And once we walk to the pinnacle, we're just going to go straight to Floda Inc. And now that we have the vacuum, we can actually do things in Floda Inc. this time around. Let's go ahead and talk to the secretary. I need to remember to right-click.
Excuse me.
What do you want?
I've come to fumigate the place.
Oh, yeah? Have you got your equipment with you?
You bet. I have it right here.
Great. I want you to do all the rooms except for the library. We don't want you to find any secret passages.
And it doesn't really matter which dialogue option you choose. Although, to be fair, if you don't want people looking for secret passages, you probably don't want to mention secret passages.
Did you say secret passages?
Secret passages? No. I meant to say special packages. Now just be a good boy and stay away from the library.
And from here, we can either go north or east. And if we go east, we will enter the kitchen.
Hey, you, hold it right there. What are you doing in my kitchen?
And we might as well just go ahead and go through the dialogue options. Why not?
Could I have a hamburger and fries, please?
Lunch has already been served, and besides, I don't take orders.
Doesn't really matter which one I choose this time, but I'll just ask for a beer just because.
Could I have a beer instead?
Beer? This ain't no bar. Now will you get out of here?
And he just walks away. Alright, let's
That's you again. Didn't I tell you to get out already?
ask some real questions. Let's ask him what he's doing.
What are you doing?
I'm right in the middle of performing brain surgery. What does it look like I'm doing?
Gee, take it easy, pal. I just wanted to know what you were cooking.
I'm trying to make the doctor his lunch, but his sensitive teeth make him real fussy about what he eats. I tell you, he's driving me nuts.
And we might as well ask the chef if he has any luck in making the doctor his lunch.
Any luck in making the doctor his lunch?
Not at all. I have no idea what to serve someone who has extra sensitive teeth. And you hassling me is no help.
Let's just go ahead and joke around and say we're here for kitchen duty.
I'm here for kitchen duty.
What? You're not Henry. Who are you?
Let's just lie and say we're the fumigator.
I'm the fumigator. I'd like to spray the kitchen.
Oh, fat chance, Buster. I got a deadline to meet, so quit bugging me.
And from here, we might as well give the banana to the chef because, let's face it, a banana is pretty soft and probably a good thing to eat for somebody who has extra sensitive teeth.
Excuse me.
Yeah, what is it? I'm a busy man, you know.
I think I have some food that you could safely give the doc.
Oh, yeah? What is it?
A banana. It's soft and mushy and low on calories. Here.
This is just what I need. Thanks. You're a lifesaver. I have to take this to Doc right away. Keep an eye on my kitchen while I'm gone.
And the chef will leave. We'll never see him again. And from here, we can look at things. Starting with the sink.
Place could do with a cleanup, but I ain't gonna do it.
Of course we aren't. We got more pressing matters to deal with. We might as well go ahead and look at the refrigerator, too.
The less said, the better, I think.
Can we open the refrigerator?
I can't. The door's molded shut, and I don't want to see inside.
Badoom Tish. Well, we might as well go ahead and look at the sink now. Oh, wait, we already did look at the sink. Right. Let's go ahead and look at the dog food.
Beef and anchovy flavor. I can't imagine a dog eating this.
Can we pick up some dog food? We can. Good. Might as well look at the beef stew.
Ugh, it smells gross.
That is on the stove there, as well as the stove itself.
It's on.
Can we open the stove?
It doesn't seem to open.
Also, I doubt we can take the beef stew.
I'd rather leave it here.
Of course we can't. Oh, we can't look at the trash can, but we can look at the calendar, though.
It's another Faye Russell calendar. I'm sick of them.
And can we take the calendar?
I'd rather leave it here.
Of course not. Well, there's one thing left to look at. The cheese bits.
Yum, cheese bits. I used to eat these all the time when I was a kid.
Well, no harm in taking any of these, right? Right, we can actually take some of these. And from here, we are now in the barracks. There's a mailbag, and there's a footlocker. Let's go ahead and look at the mailbag first.
It's closed.
Well, let's see if we can open it.
That should do the trick.
We can open it. Alright, let's look at the mailbag again now that it is open.
There's a letter inside. It's addressed to Private John. Looks like a girl's handwriting.
And inside's the letter.
It's addressed to Private John. Looks like a girl's handwriting.
You can't really read it, though. Also, to the right there are pictures of Lola, and I want to believe Faye Russell. That is Faye. I can now read the writing on that. It does say that it is Faye. Let's open the footlocker, and there are some things that we can take. Well, one thing at least. There is a squeaky toy.
I used to have one of these when I was a kid.
Let's see if we can pick up the squeaky toy. We can. What about the leashes?
Either this guy's a dog handler, or he's got some very interesting hobbies.
Well, that's one way of putting it. Can we pick up a leash?
I'd rather leave it here.
No, we cannot. So, with that, there's really not much else we can do. And there's only one other place that we can go to now that we are done in the kitchen as well as the barracks. So, we now leave the bunk and the kitchen for the library. I'm assuming that this is the library. Let's look at things.
Neat.
Well, there's a speaker up there. Can we look at the statue arm?
It looks loose.
Can we... Well, we might as well look at it later. Let's look at everything else first.
This book seems different to the others.
Let's see if we can take the book.
I think it's stuck.
Now let's look at the books as a whole.
Secret Architecture of Spanish Castles.
Kind of boring, but okay. Let's go ahead and look at the painting.
I wonder what could be behind here.
Well, can we move the painting? We can.
There's nothing here.
Well, we might as well look at the grandfather clock now.
That's strange. It looks like an antique, but it's brand new.
Must be a very well-made clock then. Let's look at the couch.
What do you know? I just found some money.
And by doing that, we now have a lot of money again. And from here, we can look at the phonogram.
That's odd. There's just an empty record slip that says Elevator Muzak Collection.
Ah, that's where that record comes into play. But I don't want to do it just yet. Instead, I want to move the statue arm, because we need that for something. By doing this, it doesn't really seem to do anything, but if we try to pick up the book again...
I think it's stuck.
No, hey. Alright, let's try to pick up the book again.
I think it's stuck.
Okay, it's still stuck. Alright, let's go ahead and move the statue arm down again. There's a light switch here.
It's on.
I wonder if we move the painting and we use the light switch. Interesting.
It's dark in here.
So there are two sets of eyes here. One to the left where the bookcase is, and one to the right where the painting is.
There's nothing here.
Well, we can't use our hands to get rid of the book, or rather move the book. Can we use a knife?
I don't want to cut that.
Interesting.
This book seems different to the others. This book seems different to the others.
Well, I'm stumped. Is there anything we can do to move it
This book
loose?
seems different
Yes,
to
I
the
know
others.
it's different from the others.
I don't want to cut that.
And we can't use the knife on the book.
I don't want to cut that.
Let's go ahead and use the light switch again. Okay, there are
It's dark.
two eyes right there. Not sure why that is. Ah! This book!
This book seems different to the others.
Well, can we try to pick up this book? I said pick up the book! Oh, good grief.
This book seems different to the others.
For some reason... Oh, dear.
I think it's stuck. I don't want to cut that.
Well, this is odd. It seems we're having trouble getting the book. And I think we need the book to actually do something a little later on. I want to use the record on the photograph, but I know that'll probably open up a secret passage. And I don't want to do that yet. I wonder if I could use a knife on the painting. Probably like remove the eyes or
I
something.
don't want to cut that.
Yeah, you can't do that either.
There's nothing here.
And there's nothing there, so I believe I'm a little bit stumped on this one part. But we'll have stuff figured out in the next video, so join me next time where we go on with the stuff that we need to do in Floda Inc. and hopefully find Princess Azura. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!